stories retold. Join the battle, the war's just begun. Tune in now, Gman's the one.
Hey everyone, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you've had a great week, and I hope you guys got some sort of fun, exciting plans for the weekend. Today, we are on the baby account, and no, I'm sorry, I don't have gameplay or anything like that, and I think this might be for Android only. The new workshop is here. The workshop, I guess 2.0, is here. And this is kind of what it looks like. And yeah, we're gonna jump in here and see how this kind of works. First off, let's go check out the little question mark over here to the right-hand corner. Here we can see that the workshop produces components for free, but requires a manual restart at least once a day. Okay, guys, so that means you're going to start production on something, and then in 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer, depending on your schedule, you got to get back in the game. You got to open it up, and you've got to click on it again to get that production for the next batch of components going. So you got to check in like every 24 hours, at least once, because you have to manually restart it. And then it says, yeah, don't forget to visit regularly, because if you do that, then, you just, make sure that you're on time and you can get that next production start. Number 3 here is there is an ad that you can watch to speed up production. I think it halves the time from 24 hours to 12 hours. But I think you only get one ad. And then manufacturing parts increases the workshop level. The higher the level, the more production slots are available. Okay, so as you guys can see, my baby account only counts 1. We are only a level 5 workshop. I never really used the workshop in the baby account because it required silver. As you can see, I only have 56 million silver. This is actually a lot for this account. And I don't play it every day. So I didn't feel like I should waste the silver to make new items, especially when I can't even upgrade what I've already got in my hangar. And I've got some decent stuff. So that's why we're so low level. Let's look at, so we've got an inventory section here. So you can go in here and you can see what you have. And so this is what we got, guys. This is what we've got. For example, I've got 9,000 components for the Condor. Get 8,500 for the Bagliore, and so on and so forth. Okay. All right. And then we can look at weapons. We got weapons. So that was robots. We've got weapons. And then you can kind of, I've got some subduers. I could probably cash this out and sell these guys, which you can do right here, by the way. You could hit this button right here, and you can do all this good stuff, and you can sell stuff. Okay. And then we've got motherships. I'm not really worried about motherships right now because I've got a max paladin. And yeah, okay, so let's go over what is this conversion thing. Conversion thing is, I think you can click on it, and then you can go, wow, okay, it's kind of weird. I don't have much here. So I guess we could, if you choose this, then you've got to do final components. Oh, that's converting it into something else. Okay, so if we did that, so if I actually chose this, would it do it? Do I have to hit start? convert. Oh, you can see that, guys. You can see that. So, wow. Yeah, so, and then, whoa. And then I could just do this and pay silver. This is not the way to do it though, guys. This is the most expensive way probably imaginable. So anyways, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna cancel that. Anyways, that is an option. If you're for some reason desperately in need of something, you could do that. Let's go over here. Let's go back to inventory. And okay. So let's go back to the workshop itself. And let's click and let's try to start something. So we click on there. It says each slot components for 24 hours. Yeah, we already talked about that, 24 hours, right? And one thing you can notice right off the bat, guys, tier 4 gold level, legendary level robots are worth 120 components, looks like. So if I hit start production, it'll start working on 120 components. The Nemesis, for example, tier 4 or tier 3, sorry, looks like it's 250. So you get a bigger bang for your buck by doing a tier 3 robot versus a tier 4. And I think there's only tier 3 and 4. There's no blue, there's no silver. Yeah, see that, guys? So, and same story for the weapons. I think the numbers are a little bit different. So yeah, tier 3 weapon is worth 450 components, and a tier 4 weapon is only worth 200. So it's like less than half. Okay. So let's go back to a robot, and let's start something. What would be good to start? You know what, guys? I like the Nemesis. Let's do the Nemesis. Hades might be good too. Where's the Hades? We're gonna do the Nemesis. I'm gonna do the Nemesis. Let's do the Nemesis. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click on that guy, and we're gonna hit start production. Oh, and guys, by the way, back in the day, it cost silver, right? It cost silver to do any kind of production in the workshop. I don't want to say it's free, but it's basically free now, right? You don't have to pay any silver. And now this is a good opportunity for my baby account, even though, like I said, I don't have a lot of silver to upgrade anything, so I don't know if it's really worth doing. But this is what we've got. This is what we've got. And just so you guys can see, you know, I'll pause it, or not pause it, but we'll do some edit magic, and we'll get through the commercial. Okay, here we are. We're back editing magic, and we edited that commercial out. And here we are. We've got essentially 12 hours left. It does say get components here, or get all components here. And I'm a little bit confused on what happens if I do this. But watch, when I click on here, you should see these little, might be increments of 10. I'm not 100% sure, but they'll pop up. And I think it's based on however long you're waiting, and it will add to the amount of components you already have. So let's click on this and see what happens. It's at 355 now. Oh, did you see that, guys? It gave me 125. I think I understand. It gave me the 125 for the first 12 hours. That's how that worked, right? 24 hours is 250, 12 hours is 125, half, right? So there you go. I've noticed though, I was messing around on my main account. If I go out and I come back in, or if I wait a certain amount of period of time and I click on this get all components, it'll just kind of stack them up. I don't think it's really all that important for you to do though. I think you can just show up right around your 12 hours or at the end of this production cycle and click on that. I don't think you need to come in here and repeatedly click this thing and to build that up. I think you could just wait. And then what else? I think that's going to be about it, guys. Very exciting. We will now all be able to build robots and weapons, essentially for, I guess we could say for free almost, right? I'm not 100% sure if there's some sort of catch somewhere, but I believe it is more or less free. It's just a time thing. You just gotta wait for it to be done. And let me just check one more thing. Let me check one more thing. It does say here, guys, buy for 9,000 gold, AU gold. But I think that's a terrible conversion, or I just don't think it's worth it. Can we buy everybody? Huh. Why is the amount different, guys? I'm curious. So you can't buy something that's not in the workshop, right? So Dux, Ravager, for example, are not in the workshop. Nemesis is, oh, there's the new Sword Unit 190. We know that's not in there. Looks like the Ravana is. Ravana is a tier 4, and we only have 100 components. 13,860. So I'm confused as to why the Raven is only 6,300 and the Nemesis is 9,000. How much is the Invader? Scorpion. Scorpion doesn't give you the option. Scorpion's not in the workshop? I think it is in the workshop. Oh, we can't add another one right now. Bah humbug. What else can we look at right here? This guy? I don't know. May have to come back and figure that out later. But there is an option for you to just buy it, but I don't think that's a good idea. All right, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Short video today, just the educational thing on how to use the workshop. If you guys got comments, questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Have a good one. Be nice to one another out there in the world. I will catch up with you soon. Bye for now.